So this here is the Bodet Scorepad device, and it's wired in to the scoreboard via this little plug on the back. That plug then runs through this cable that's supplied to this junction box, and then it comes out on the back of the junction box. Just a 2-wire, follows back into the scoreboard and onto the main printed circuit board. Just sits in there. The back of the unit has got individual modules that relate to the LED panels, but obviously depending on the module, a panel may have more than one digit on it. So you can see here, you've got 2 digits on this one, 2 here, and so forth. So in terms of replacement, it's just replace the modules, unscrew, and plug in the new module. And then what we've got is that there's a power cable coming out, and obviously it needs power as well. So normally what you would do is that you just set this up in terms of wiring in the power cable, just run the power cable back through the unit, down the back of the unit while it's sitting on the floor on the bench or something, and same with running this data cable here, so it's available. You then screw the unit using the bracket structures here. The brackets go onto the wall, so if you ever need to remove it, you just undo the bracket structures and slide the unit off. So that's the back of the unit. It might look a little bit messy, but all those cables just tuck in, and they're designed to give you a bit of space so you can open up the back of the unit, and they just tuck in these little clips down here just to tidy it up. Okay, so this is the 8015 scoreboard, just as an example. You'll see that the score pad here is wired in as per just earlier indication. The time is set via the score pad, and as long as there's power to the board, the time just obviously stays on the scoreboard. And obviously we'll change over to whatever times scores are running, and sports being played accordingly. The LEDs are recessed inside the board fractionally, but you can see that. Okay, and then in terms of viewing angle, we'll just come down low on an angle. You'll see still how much you can sort of still read these things. So we're coming down quite low now. Still read them. Okay, quite low, and then coming back up. Okay, so here's a score pad, and you'll see it's got lots of different sports that you can choose from, and I can even scroll across and there's more sports on here, and obviously this can be outputted via HDMI to a big LED TV or similar, and you get the full benefits of whatever the sports are. With this board here, the 8015, you're obviously limited to what's being displayed in terms of what you can show. But in terms of other options through HDMI, you've got a multitude of sports, and Bodet adding on more sports on a fairly regular basis via firmware updates. So if we choose basketball, and what you'll find now is that the board will liven up, and all the displays will come in. So it's just, we'll go and choose this, the first basketball option, and you'll see now the scoreboard's livened up, ready to play. The moment we do that, to start the shot, start the game clock, we press on start, and what you'll find is that the game clock starts to count down. This is all programmable. You can decide if you want to make changes to maybe some of the features of how long the games are, how long the intervals are, and bits and pieces. There's a lot of customization that you can do, but there's obviously preset things in here. If I want to add like a 3-pointer, I just click on +3, and you'll see straight on here 3 points. So nice and simple. And in fact, what you can do then is you can actually add it to a person, and it just stores it in the score pad. This scoreboard doesn't display the names, obviously, because it's not at that level, but there is options to do that with other scoreboards. Okay. In terms of, if horn at the very loud. Oh, okay, and I mean, it is what it is. It's a fantastic little scoreboard.